What's up, everybody? Geno's Gadgets here with the Samsung Galaxy S8 Active Edition. So this is a device, guys, that's kind of been in the rumor mill for a few months now because everybody's like, okay, the S8 is out. Are they going to have S8 Active? So for those rough and tumble people who drop their phone a lot or who go bear hunting or just live kind of a rough and tumble life, or if you're just clumsy, this is the flagship phone for you. So we're going to take a look at the Galaxy S8 Active. This is just kind of a hands-on first look type review. Haven't used it, for any time at all. Just kind of checked it out. But we're going to check it out here today and see what it's all about. So we'll jump right into the box here. The box says S8 Active here. It's got some stickers back here and some branding. This device is subject to terms and conditions. Blah, 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 blah. So this is the Active Gray edition. S8 Active. So it's called Gray. We'll crack it open here, see what we got. So it's got the phone here. Turn that on, so there you go. So you still have that awesome 5.8 inch Super AMOLED Plus display that you're used to seeing on the Galaxy S8 as well. So still awesome display. It's not curved. We'll pull it out. It's not curved, you'll see, but we'll get into that. Got a SIM card here. File that to the side. And you open it up, you got your books, Galaxy S8 Active, more books, more books, more books, and then you got your, you have the same black charging cord and the same black charging brick as you do with the S8, and you have your USB connector, OTG connector here. So you have a Type C here and then a female standard USB here. And then you got the little adapter in there as well. I don't want to pull everything out, but the adapter's in there. So if you have an old charger, you can put that little adapter on the end of the old charger and make it USB Type C. So put everything back in here. And we will focus on the device. So the device is again 5.8 inches, Super AMOLED Plus. You got really strong specs here, just like you do with the S8. So this phone comes in at 7.34 ounces and 16 million colors available in that 2560 by 1440 resolution display. That's Quad HD. This is Corning Gorilla Glass 5, but this is a special flat version that is shatter resistant. So you do have a shatter resistant display on this guy. So it's going to be able to stand up to, dropping and stuff, whereas, maybe the, regular S8, I wouldn't, go around dropping the regular S8. I have the S8 Plus, and we'll compare the size. So this is my S8 Plus. So not too much bigger, but this is pretty much the size of the regular S8 size-wise. So 5.8 inch versus 6.2. So yeah. But yeah, you still have that awesome Super AMOLED display, but this one's like, it's tough and resistant. So if you drop it or something like that, or hit the screen, you can. I'm not saying be, ridiculous with it. You do have the always on display as well. I think it's turned off by default, but you do have that, and you do have the fingerprint scanner on the back, because the other active devices in the past didn't have the fingerprint scanner. You had to do a code or something like that. So you do still have that 12 megapixel camera with dual pixel technology on the back, autofocus, OIS. So still the same awesome camera that's on the regular S8, and you got the fingerprint scanner right there. I kind of gotten used to doing it. I don't know if you can see, but I've gotten used to doing it without smudging the camera on my phone. So it's a non-issue with me. You do have the Bixby button as well. So if you hit Bixby, boop, it's going to pop up. And I haven't set it up, but yeah. So you do have Bixby there. So you got your power button over here. Then you have the Bixby button, and then your volume rocker is here. But yeah, it's still a good looking screen on this device. You see the extra, kind of bulletproof vest type view. It's got this extra kind of bumper built into it. It's almost like it's an armor case built into the phone. That's what they do on these phones. These are for rough and tumble people. If you're somebody that bear hunts or drops your phone a lot or something like that, this phone is for you. Take this thing out in the wilderness. Looks like some kind of hex screw right there and right there, and even on the other side. I don't know if you can see that. Looks like a hex screw. Metric looking. But yeah, so this is, like I said, this is kind of like the military grade version of the phone, but you still have really, really solid specs like on a traditional flagship. It's a high-end device. Awesome camera. You have the 8 megapixel front-facing camera. You got the iris sensor still on this guy. You got that really, really nice camera on the back with the low f1.7 aperture back there. So it's still really high-end. And guys, another bonus with this device, not only do you have an awesome screen, but you got a huge battery in this thing. You got a 4,000 milliamp hour battery, talk time up to 32 hours, standby time 5 days, potentially 5 days of standby time. So 4,000 milliamp hours. The standard Galaxy S8 has 3,000 milliamp, so that's 1,000 milliamp hours more. So it's 64 gigabits internal storage. It does support micro SD, so it's still in the SIM tray there. So you still do have that in the SIM tray right there. So that pulls out, and you have the SIM tray and the micro SD. But yeah, it supports up to 256 gigabytes, 4 gigabytes of RAM. It supports all the bands, especially band 12 and 66. Those new bands are all there. Gigabit Wi-Fi, really got supports all the latest Bluetooth. Yeah, so something about the Bluetooth specs on this device, guys. I was looking up the specs on this device, and this device supports Bluetooth 5.1. I didn't even know that was a thing. I know Bluetooth 5.0 still hasn't really caught on. The regular Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus support Bluetooth 5.0, and there's not really any speakers or headphones really that take advantage of that quite yet. But yeah, this device actually supports Bluetooth 5.1. I thought that was interesting. But yeah, gigabit Wi-Fi, noise suppression, the latest noise suppression technology. The Wi-Fi modem is so powerful. Most devices can support 6 to 8 devices. This one can power 10 devices. So, like I said, really, really strong Wi-Fi modem in this guy. Wi-Fi and WiDi capable. So, Wi-Fi Direct enables, gives you the ability to make a peer-to-peer Wi-Fi connection. So, really strong connection there with Wi-Fi and the latest Bluetooth and all the latest antennas. So you can pair to all the latest towers on your respective networks. So right now this guy is available for $850 on AT&T's network exclusively right now. It looks like potentially they will open this phone up to other carriers in the near future, but right now you have to go to AT&T. AT&T has been one of those companies, I think they've always done a lot of carrier exclusive devices. A lot of people don't remember, but a long time ago you could only get the iPhone on AT&T. That was just like a thing, you know, that was only AT&T and you couldn't get it anywhere else. So they've been riding with Samsung on this whole durable version of the Galaxy S devices for several years. I think ever since the Galaxy S4, I want to say. So yeah, so check it out, guys. Galaxy S8 Active on AT&T. This is the gray version. I think there's a couple other versions. But check it out, $850. I think that runs you about $28 on installment plan with AT&T. I think it's also going to be available in Best Buy stores and potentially online. So check it out, guys. Really nice high-end device for someone that just needs a tough device. They need a device that can stand up to their lifestyle. They drop it in water, they drop it on pavement. You got that really, really tough screen. You don't have to worry about that screen breaking. Shatter resistant, tough body, really good camera, really good high-end specs, premium build, just all around good device, but with that extra toughness that you need to stand up to your lifestyle. So check it out, guys. Galaxy S8 Active. Thanks for clicking. Thanks for coming in. Please like and subscribe. Gino's Gadgets out, and we'll see you in the next video.